Hello everyone, welcome to the channel No Spear. This is Sheshadri Kulkarni. This video is about Anglo-Saxon poetry part 2. I hope you all have watched Anglo-Saxon poetry part 1. If not, please go and watch. So let us begin. The early Anglo-Saxon literature was pagan. Here pagan means a person who holds religious beliefs that are not part of any of the world's main religions. The early literature represents the poetry which the Anglo-Saxons, the people of Teutonic ancestors, had brought with them in the form of oral sagas. Sagas means a long, involved story or series of incidents. It has been seen that the early poetry was full of sea and war. Anglo-Saxon were a religious people even as heathen, but with the entry of Christianity, a new spirit of ardent religious fervor entered their life and literature. The fatalism in old poetry was modified into faith. A. Brooke remarks, the old poetry penetrated the new, but the spirit of the new transformed that of the old. The latter poetry developed under the teachings of monks who had behind them all culture and literary resources of the Latin language. Northumbria became the seat of monks who influenced the Anglo-Saxon literature. It is called the Northumbrian school. Friends, here Northumbria was an early medieval Anglo-Saxon kingdom in what is now northern England and southeast Scotland. Northumbrian dialect also became one of the dialect of Old English language. Caedmon and Cynewulf are the two distinguished poets of this school. Caedmon. He is the maker of English verse. He was a sensitive servant employed by the monastery at Whitby in Yorkshire. He was an uneducated man who inspired to sing about first created things. The Bible was read to him and he turned some pages into the verse. The stories in verse, known as Caedmon's paraphrases, were written about in AD 670. Cynewulf. He was one of the greatest Anglo-Saxon poets. Very little is known about him. His signed poems include The Christ, Juliana, The Fates of Apostles, and Elene. There is passion, joy, and confidence in his poetry. There are also many unsigned poems attributed to Cynewulf. Some of them are Andreas, The Phoenix, The Dream of the Rood. Judith. It is one of the first pieces of Anglo-Saxon religious poetry. Character of Judith, a Jewish Veleda, is well drawn. The harrowing of the hell, the whale and the panther, and some lyrical translations of the Psalms in the Kentish and West Saxon dialects were also written in the 8th century. So friends, it was about the Anglo-Saxon poetry part 2. Hope you loved this. Do like, share and subscribe the channel No Spear for more such interesting informative videos. Thank you.